Hey guys, Dr. Dillon again with Hometown Integrated Medicine. I'm here with a buddy of mine, becoming a buddy of mine, Brad Ardrey.
Yeah.
He's a local Lancaster born and raised, strongman powerlifter, and he came into me with a little bit of cervical radiculopathy. So that's when we have such compression in our neck that it's radiating down into our arms. We're getting like sensations in our hands and arms and stuff. We've done a pretty good job in the last couple weeks or so of decompressing that spine, reabsorbing that disc space, and getting a lot of pressure off your nerve.
Absolutely.
And it's something we're going to do again today. So we're going to do a little process and get them adjusted and do what we call flexion-distraction, a technique that really helps with that radiculopathy. So let's get it going. Bring this guy up. You get whatever comfortable spot for you.
Okay.
How's your elbow feeling today?
It doesn't hurt. It's a little tight.
Okay. We got a good lineup on it last time, right?
Yeah.
Just this guy.
We use the
Tightness up more here, up down in this forearm.
both.
A little bit of both. Okay. Check it out. Let me start at the hips and I'll work my way up for you. Did you do any leg lifting this weekend? Squats or anything like that?
So I did leg press, curls, and extensions before I came here today.
Nice. How's the leg pressing going?
It felt the best it has since I started coming, actually.
Beautiful. Get some of this in. Perfect. Yeah, I can tell we were using our little bag a little bit before we came in. Just do a nice big breath right here. Drop it all the way out for me. Another one right here over your diaphragm. Yep, you got it. Good job, Brad. Just throw these arms off to the side. Yep, just hang them right there, stretch all this stuff out. Check all your rib insertions too, make sure I get some of them guys in. As a power lifter, most of the time when we're doing all this heavy lifting using these big back muscles, we're gonna have a rib or two out. That always comes with the territory. Twist you just a little bit. There we go. This is the best it's felt yet, man.
Good job.
Right this way.
Oh, wow.
Nice movement in there. You really warmed up good for today. Everything's sliding in well. You said you were just at the gym?
Mm-hmm.
I always like to see you right after, man. It's a good relaxation after you're done. All right, so this is that area, the bulge. We have a C6, C7 one going on. And so we got to be very careful not to do much twisting in this region, not to do anything messing with the disc itself. Just really get some good tight alignments in here. Right before we do the flexion. Let's get one going straight right this way. There we go. Good job. Twisting of the neck in general, twisting of the spine in general puts a lot of pressure on our discs, but we got to be really careful if we have any type of bulge or herniation in the neck region with any twisting. Okay, so now we're gonna do the flexion distraction part, and this is the part that really helps with the bulging and the radiculopathy coming down the neck. So we're gonna strap Mr. Brad's head in, getting a really nice strap under his occipital bone. And this allows us to use this traction to kind of elongate his neck and decompress his spine. So I'm gonna unhook right here, allow some forward motion and some forward pressure. I'm also gonna lock this table in so it's bending. Now, what I'm gonna do first is just get a couple really good pumps into his neck, kind of reabsorbing that disc space in that area, getting the pressure off the nerve. It's getting pressed on by that bulging disc. Now what I'm also gonna do is bring in a lateral component, because when Brad came to me, his disc presented at a right, his herniation of his bulge of his disc presented at a right laterality. It was foraminal, so it was pressing on his nerve, but it was a mild bulge, so we're gonna reabsorb and help at this angle to get pressure off that nerve foramen. We get a little bit different angle as well, coming up this way. I'm gonna come a little more right like this. Okay. We're gonna come right back to middle. Unhook. And unstrap Mr. Brad here. All right. After we got a little decompression, one thing that I always like to do as a practitioner is take care of that soft tissue or muscular component too. So one of the muscles that's really tight on Brad right now that's messing with some neurology that's coming out of his neck is his middle scalene. So what I'm actually gonna have you do, Brad, is flip over, and we're gonna work on that a little bit. Ooh. How's that feeling just getting up?
Feel better than I did looking at.
Feeling okay?
Yeah.
It's a great release, and I think it's the best that disc space has moved yet, man. We're getting some really good motion in there.
Before, when you were going up and down, it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Today it wasn't bad at all.
Nice. So when we were adding that distraction before, we were almost feeling the pressure. We're getting it to reabsorb so well. It's not applying that pressure.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. My right spot. Yes, sir. Now I would say that flexion distraction isn't always the solution. When we have such a bad bulge or herniation to a major degree, when that disc completely explodes, it's really hard to use that technique and reabsorb the disc space. But the way we presented with a mild bulge, 50% or less, it's kind of working great. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
You can almost even see the tension coming down this lateral neck muscle. Let's apply a little bit of motion as well. And I get in what we call a pin and stretch. This middle scalene inserts into our upper trapezius, and right at the insertion is usually where we're most tight. That's very common, especially in the text neck generation that we got going on. And I just let one of ours go right in that insertion.
It's better than spinning though, isn't it?
Big time. It feels way better. You know, this was so tight and compressed before. The body is amazing at guarding an area where it feels compromised. And now that it's letting go, you're feeling a lot more sensation. Let's sit on up and face the wall. I want to do a little bit of work on that back shoulder. Over this way. Yes, sir. You were talking about this. Coming into your tricep. This is that movement. I don't know if we've ever done it before, but all I'm gonna have you do is actually motion across your chest like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna pin and stretch the muscle while you get into those motions. So go for it. Yep, you got it. There we go. We already had one big break right there. There we go. Good job, Brad. Nice. Let's get a little lower. There we go. Yep. One more pull there. You got it. This next one, all you're gonna do is just go up and down with this guy.
Okay.
This one's gonna be a little tender.
Right.
Ready? Well, yep. You got it. You got it. You can almost hear those, can't you? There we go, brother. Let's do one more right in the scap. One more allied. There we go, brother. Yep. That's it, man. And that's gonna be feeling better with that tricep too.
It does feel better.
Anything else you want me to look at? Is that that's the big stuff today?
That's pretty much
Feeling good?
Yeah, I do feel better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Appreciate it.
No worries.
You guys have got me really lined up the last, 3 weeks now?
It's been, I think, just over 2.
Okay.
And we've seen some really progress. I think we came in 8 out of 10 with pain.
Yeah, and now we're
2 or so.
Yeah.
Just the minimal stuff.
Yeah.
And those last sensations will be the last to kind of creep its way out of there.
Yeah.
Where it should be close to 0.
I appreciate you guys.
Anytime.
Thanks.